morning. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? It is Friday. So I'm really excited. I get the baby earlier today, so my day is going to be very full later. So I wanted to get on here and do my business kind of early today so that I could be ready. So, because she's a lot. Infants are a lot. And she's fun and she's happy and she's more awake now. Less, she doesn't take like long naps in the day. She takes these little cat naps, so you get lulled into a false sense of security that you can get something accomplished, and it's like, oh, I'm awake. So that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I'm really looking forward to it. So I wanted to pop on today because it is Friday and be here with you today. So if you didn't get a chance, I did post the Law of Attraction card and I did post a pick a card. So if you're looking for a little bit of advice for the weekend, that is there. I did a 3 Kyle Gray pick a card, so the Angel Guide Oracle. So take a look at that. That is there for you. And then also we have the IET 25% off and also 25% off services. So any of my readings. So that's all there. Everything's in the description box. So good stuff, good stuff. And if you're just joining me for the very first time, I'm sorry, I never introduced myself, but I am Melissa. I am an evidential medium. I give classes on connecting with your guides, angels, ascended masters, basically your awakening process. We are doing an evidential medium class coming up in March of 2022. It will be those 5 Wednesdays. And if this is something you're thinking that would be work for you and you really want to kind of talk to me about where you are in your journey, definitely email me at guidance311@guidance311.com. If you're looking for a reading, you can book that right on my website at guidance311.com. So that's who I am. I've been doing this for quite a few years now, and I love sharing it. I love sharing the healing. I love sharing the how to work through these ascension energies, how to awaken, and how to get in connection. All right, so yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, Dana, it's there, honey. It's there. Just go into the video section of my Facebook page, or you can actually go right on YouTube in my YouTube channel, which the link is in the description box above. Yeah, yesterday's is there. It's there. Good morning, Anne. Good morning. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yes, the video gets to get uploaded to YouTube, and also on the YouTube channel I have more videos. So I have a December monthly, and I also have this past week. It was a weekly. And there's also the Coffee with Sheila and Melissa. So if you are going through an awakening process and you need some help with the energies and what that all means, listen to those on the YouTube channel. We talk about, that's what we talk about. We talk about spirit, connection, the healing journey, ascending, awakening, and all of that. So that's there. And actually we'll be together tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'm going to have to get that going. And we're going to talk about what it's like to lose people, because in this process sometimes you do lose people. Because they can't resonate with you anymore, or where they are in their journey just doesn't fit. Or sometimes we just need to let people be where they are because they have their journey. All right, so let's see what we got here for today. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you're watching the replay, please #replay. If you're here with me, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate you. So, good morning, Anne. Welcome. So the first one I received was 7 of Fire, challenge, determination, resistance. So yes, it feels like if you're feeling challenged, If you're feeling that things aren't, maybe there's an obstacle or a challenge that's in your way, it's stay determined. Stay determined. Request a most benevolent outcome. Keep taking the steps that you can take. Don't allow yourself to be pushed around or moved back. No, this is about standing your ground and moving forward. So this is very much an energy of staying determined. Do the work. Move forward. Make the phone calls. Whatever you need to do to move forward, it's time. It's not about stepping away. It's not about letting go. This is about, okay, this is what I want. This is the direction I can see myself going. This is where I feel like I'm being led. It's time to go. I have to stay determined. I have to stay focused. I have to stay on my game and not let any obstacles and challenges get in the way. Because honestly, those obstacles and challenges that are coming up right now, they're not about knocking you off your path. It's about giving you the fortitude to keep moving forward. It's about helping you to know that this is your way, and you're proving to yourself that you've got this, that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish. You can take the steps you need to take. As humans, sometimes we need that. We need to prove to ourselves that we can make the necessary steps. We can make the necessary choices and decisions that don't feel comfortable. They're new. They're not going to feel comfortable. So stay determined. Yes, because you've got it. You've got it. Look at that. Now the Queen of Fire is coming out to have your back, saying, yeah, stay determined, stay focused. You are intelligent. You do have this. Lead from your heart. Lead from your heart. So you have this. You have this. 2 determined cards here. Yes. You get the fire in your belly going. Know that you've got this. Know that you can keep moving forward. That all you need to do is lead with your heart. Keep moving forward, and you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Yeah. So it's going to be important to help you to know that you're on the right path is to get into your intuition. Really get quiet and know and feel and hear the way forward. So for those of you who are having that gut instinct that feels really, really uncomfortable because it's in a new direction, go. It's time to go. It's time to stay determined. It's time to stay focused. It's time to say, I'm not listening to that person over there that says I can't. I'm not listening to that situation over there that says I'm not good enough. I got this. I'm moving forward. Good morning, Mandy. So for some of you, it's about dropping down into your heart, getting quiet, and getting the intuitive nudges. Yeah, it's not about holding yourself back anymore. Nope. It's about saying, I'm going for it, I'm going forward. I'm moving in the right direction. I'm not letting anything hold me back. I'm going to listen to my gut, and I'm going to keep making the necessary moves because I've got this. So for some of you, it's okay to step back and get into contemplation, recuperation, and meditation so that you can start focusing on what you need to focus on for yourself, so that you can know the way forward for yourself, so that you can definitely know that you are ready to move forward excitedly, that you got this, you're determined, you have the fortitude, you have the sovereignty, you have the divinity within, that it's time. It's time to drop down into your heart and listen. Whew, yeah. So for some of you, it is going to feel difficult because you do have some healing to do. So some of you are being held back because of the unworthiness, the feeling like I'm not good enough or I don't feel powerful enough to do it. And Spirit's coming in saying, no, you've got this. That look at those angels behind you saying, we're here for you. We're holding you in our arms. We're helping you. So wherever the forgiveness that you need to give is, you gotta do it. Forgiveness isn't letting anybody off the hook. Forgiveness is saying simply, I'm done with that situation. I'm moving away from it. Now I'm moving into what is for me with excitement and passion and exuberance. I'm going to be determined about it. This is my path. This is where I'm going. And if you're not on my path with me, then you can't stay. You got to go. So for some of you, it might feel a little uncomfortable because you've got to make some hard choices and decisions, but it's time. It's go time. It's go time for what you want. It's go time to take that new job. It's go time to leave that relationship that isn't serving you. It's go time. It's time to move forward. It's time to only take the people that really support you. And for some of you, there may not be anybody that really supports you, and that's when you've got to get quiet and get that support from the non-physical. Because they're here to say, we're here to help you. We're here to be here for you. We love you. You've got this. You know you've got this. You know the way forward. You know what you're feeling. You know how big that feeling is, that this is the right thing for you. And now it's about staying determined and not letting anybody knock you down. I feel like this card says it all today. This is the card that says it all. Stay determined. Stay resistant to being pushed away, being pushed back, being pushed down. Stand up for yourself. Speak your truth. Love yourself enough to say, I got this. I'm going for it. I'm not letting anybody stop me. Because the naysayers most of them aren't naysaying because they think you can't do it. They're afraid for you. They love you and they want you to be safe and stable. They don't want you to take a risk. They don't want you to do something different because it doesn't feel good to them. But they don't know how much you're feeling that this is the right thing for you, that the spirit is guiding you in a way that you can't not listen anymore. You can't not go in that direction anymore. It's time. It's time to go in the direction that is for you because you are ready. You are ready. And you are feeling excited about it. But there are going to be people in your life that can't get excited about it until you take the leap, until you go in the direction and you start having success or you start having the stability. Then they'll be on board. Then they'll be like, yeah, you got this. And you're like, where were you when I was starting? But you do have this. Because you are supported. Because you are supported. And how do you know that you're supported? Because you get into meditation. You get into contemplation. You get into connection. So you can feel, see, hear, and know it. And for some of you, it's simply that gut instinct going, go in that direction. All right, let's see what we've got for you today with the angels. Yeah, and this is why it feels so uncomfortable to them. Because you're going through some transformation. You're ascending, you're awakening. For some of you, you're having ascension symptoms. I actually talked to someone last night who was talking about their ears ringing. That's an ascension symptom. Yeah, your vibrational frequency is raising. You're being downloaded light codes to help you move forward on your path. So that's why that gut instinct is so in your face, because you're transforming. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light, so that you can fully embrace who you are born to be. When this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformations that have taken place in your life. They can see more clearly now that you have released the old and fusty thoughts and situations. There's a feeling of renewal now, and you're moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in the depths of your being, and this spark is creating positive and loving experiences for you now. It's time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. Yeah, enjoy the benefits. Enjoy the benefits. The connection. the knowing the way forward, the feeling happy and joyful about taking the next step. Absolutely. Beautiful message today. I know that for some of you it is a little scary to take a leap of faith or to go in a new direction or to leave certain situations or people behind. Just know that if they're meant to be in your experience, they will circle back. They will come back around. If they're not, then it's important to know that it's okay to let them go with light and love. That it's okay to say, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to see that, where you're going and where I am are two different roads, and you have to go on yours just as I have to go on mine. And yours isn't more important than theirs isn't more important than yours. It's just different. It's just different. And it can be sad. And that's exactly what actually Sheila and I are going to be talking about tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So interesting how Spirit brings us what we need when we need it. But yes, that is what we've decided, or what came up in the energy field that needed to be discussed. Because as change happens, a lot of people they get scared, they get nervous. How can I leave this comfortable situation that really doesn't feel great, but it's the one I've been in for a very long time? How can I step out of that and be okay with it? Yeah, that's where you have to find the strength. You have to find the support. And for some of us, it is just in the non-physical until the physical appears. For some of you, you're going to be doing this very alone. I felt very isolated on my journey when I started because there was nobody around going through what I was going through. So I went to the non-physical. I went to my guides, my ascended masters, my spiritual team. And that is when I started channeling Metatron, and that is when I started channeling Uriel. These beautiful archangels that came in and gave me the messages that I needed to keep moving forward on this path. That I wasn't alone, and that I was going to be okay somehow, some way. And they knew how, but I just had to trust that they knew. And one of the messages I received was that I would have what I needed when I needed it. And I went with it. And ever since, I have had what I've needed when I've needed it. But it's just been what I've needed. So I've had to learn how to be humble with what I have, because it's what I need, and I have what I need. And so more would distract me, would take me off my path, would not keep me working as hard as I am, is not hard, as consistent as I am, to keep putting the message out there and to keep doing the work, to keep raising my vibrational frequency. And that's what I'm here to do, to help all of you do, is to learn how to do that. And so I do have the readings, I do have the integrative energy therapy, and then always the classes. The classes are my passion. The classes are where I feel like I do the best work, working with you individually, one-on-one. The classes are always limited to 10 seats so that we have enough time in each class to really connect with each and every person in the class to help them on their journey, because this is a very personal journey, and what works for me may not work for you, and so we have to find what works for you. And what I love about these classes is we come together and we share our experiences. So where I might not be able to help you, there might be someone in the class who is able to help you. So what I feel like is every person in each class is where they're supposed to be at that time, and that you'll have the classmates that you need, that will help you and that you will help. So March of 2022, mark your calendars. Evidentiary mediumship course is coming. If you're someone who feels like you connect with spirit in a way that you want to share that, that's what the evidentiary mediumship course is about. Sharing spirit. Being able to give the evidence to help the person you're sitting with to know that their loved one is there in spirit with you. And that's the important piece, to be able to give enough evidence that they clearly know that their loved one is with you. So that is what the evidentiary mediumship course is, and that's what we're going to start in March of 2022. And then if you're someone that isn't sure you're ready to share spirit, but you want to get into connection for yourself, that is the intuitive guidance course, and that is also coming April and May. So wherever you feel you are on your journey, the classes are coming in the spring, so here we go. So to get ready, if you feel like you need healing to help you with that, we're here to do the integrative energy therapy to help lighten you, to help raise your vibrational frequency so you can get into connection with spirit in the way that you want, in the way that is more, in the way that you can trust and act on the information that you're receiving. So that is what we're doing. That is what we got. And then if you're someone that just really feels like you need guidance, you need to know what spirit is around you, what they have to say for you, or what your energy is and where you are on your journey, a reading is the best way to do it, 30-minute or 60-minute. So remember, all these services right now are 25% off until December 31st. So go ahead and book that right on guidance311.com. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love. So many blessings. Yeah. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day and a beautiful weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.